Hey folks, Moose here. Well, I'm going to do that promised video on cleaning your sensor. Now, first and foremost, if this whole process scares the crap out of you, don't do it. Seriously, send it off to Nikon, either in California or New York. Have them clean your sensor. Understand though, just the mere process of it shipping back to you, of your taking and putting this in your bag and rolling it down the street, or putting it in an overhead of a plane, the possibilities of dust getting back on your sensor are huge. It's not a sterile environment. It's just the nature of video. Back in the day, when we shot film, we always had to worry about dust from them punching out the holes of the sprockets, getting on the film gate, scratching our film. Today it's dust. So first and foremost, understand that this is the worst case scenario. You've done everything else in the other videos to clean things off without actually having to touch the sensor. So this is what I'm going to do. So first and foremost is the lens is going to come off the camera body. And you will see in my menu system that it says, okay, in my menu, boink, lock, okay, mirror up for cleaning. Click, yep, hit start, which means you hit this. Sorry, I'm trying to do this upside down, which is the challenge, because why am I doing upside down? Because the camera is there. So there's the sensor, okay? It's right there. Boink, boink. Now to clean it, okay, only because I love you guys, I'm not going to let this sit upside down where this dust is definitely going to be falling on it. How do I know that? I've got studio lights going. They just suck up light or dust, and they just kind of bring it on in. So I have to clean the sensor and I'm all done. So there's the sensor. The mirror is locked up. Okay, that's the first part. This is my portable cleaning kit that goes with me everywhere. Okay, inside is the loop. Now the digital loop, first of all, you're going to see it's got a piece of gaffer tape on here. That gaffer tape is so when I'm traveling, this doesn't accidentally get put on and the light, the battery gets used up. There's still spare batteries in here though. You can take this, you can stick it on here, and you're going to look through there. You can see the sensor, the pixel right in there. Isn't that cool? Anyway, first and foremost, make sure that this surface here on this side of the sensor is clean. There's dust here, and you go like this, and you go, what's going to happen? It's going to fall in the mirror box, okay? Kind of obvious. If you see dust on there and all the other methods, the blower, the gel stick, they don't clean it off. You have to get to the dun, 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 the swab. Now, this is a used swab. You know, like I said, I love you guys, but I'm not going to spend $3 or $4 just to do a video demo for you and use up a swab for no reason. This is a spent swab. So what I'm going to do is real simple. I'm going to take and get out my gel, or my juice, I should say. See, I do have a few swabs that travel with me. I have these small ones here, which are for the corners. Got the big ones that you just saw. I'm going to get out my little bottle of Eclipse. And keep in mind that if this scares you, don't do it. I take the Eclipse, and not over the camera body, I'm off to the side, I'm going to put on 2 drops. Doink, doink. Count 1001, 1002. I'm going to go in one way, go out the other way. This is not the full width of the sensor, so one side, on the bottom, on the top, I'm done. I'm going to take the loop. I'm going to check it again, make sure it's all clean, and then I'm going to say I'm done. Now, like that simple, you should be ready to go. Now, like I mentioned, these sensor swabs, I think they've done a much better job with the latest generation. They clean really well. So what I'm going to do is, after I have cleaned the sensor and I'm all satisfied, I'm going to put a couple drops of my favorite pink juice on here, and I'm going to clean the bayonet mount, the connections, and then around the outside of that bayonet mount, because this is where dust will collect a lot of times. I'm going to clean those off with a swab. You can see the black that's on there just from doing it right now. Okay, that black is coming off that lens mount. And that's no more than brassing between this plate and the lens plate. But where do you think that stuff's going to go if you don't wipe it off? Now, there is a mirror right there. And many people ask me about cleaning the mirror. I do not recommend people clean the mirror. Why? It's a very sensitive mechanism. If you screw that up, If you think sensor replacement's expensive, wait till they have that mirror and that mirror box dealt with, okay? But if you can blow it, okay, with a blower and clean dust off, that's great because that mirror's gonna go bump, 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 every take a picture, and it's gonna force dust in there. So if it's on the mirror, it could get in the sensor. Lastly, if you're looking through the viewfinder and you see dust, that's not dust on the sensor. People ask that all the time. If you see something through the viewfinder, what you're seeing is dust that might be stuck on the bottom edge of the screen that's at the top of the mirror box. Again, you can blow it off carefully. If it gets to be annoying, you have to send it. But if you see dust in the viewfinder, you're not going to get it in your photograph because that is up here, seeing it through the viewfinder. It's not on the sensor of the inside of the body. So that's it. Okay, 2 drops, wham, wham, you're done. That's sensor cleaning 101. It's quick, it's simple, it's painless. Yeah, like I said, if it scares you, send the camera in. But sensor cleaning, especially shooting video, is essential. So don't be too scared. It will do you a lot of favors by cleaning it off so you don't have to spend time in the digital darkroom. It's still just a camera. Hope that helps.